screen. Let's see what's up here. Yo. What up, man? I don't know if my microphone's not working. Sure. Yo, my mic's not working, huh? Wait, oh, my piano plays?
What the fuck?
Wow, my piano plays through this right now. Let me see. I wonder if I switch this. Yo, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Dude, that was crazy. I somehow have routed my piano into the feed. Like, what the fuck, dude? And and you guys couldn't hear my actual microphone. Wow. That was so trippy because I was like typing to you and I was like, hey, I guess the microphone doesn't work. And then I touched piano and you're like, what the fuck? And I was like, whoa. How's your day going, bro?
Alright.
Yeah.
Fuck you! What the fuck you say?
the sound of your ear. The sound completely broke. Or, oh yeah, I guess I'm still working.
Unfortunately, guys, I spilled alcoholic beverage all over my mouse and mouse pad and keyboard, so now I have to clean everything.
Oh man.
So, I'll be back on in like 10 minutes.
No problem.
Fuck you, Krista. You ain't going nowhere.
Yes, please. Drop shot for the win. There we go. Woohoo! Lag dance. Oh jeez. Yeah, I think I can do it. I'm just gonna have to record these you guys while I'm on the Zoom connection, and then we'll publish them the next day. Well, I think I'll go from there. Let's see what happens. We'll go in, but now yeah, successful. Wow. That's fucking old goal right there. I watch the teammates. Excellent, I think. That's all I know. Take it. Party up with that guy. Anything like that. find another view there. Threes? No, I guess 2v2 or we can do chaos. I was very good. So I was even there. When I grabbed the controller, but Holy cow. My bad. Pop. Popping. Popping. Just very fast. Holy cow. Bro, the only reason they kicked you from the party last night was because you didn't leave the, was because you didn't leave the 1v1 when two people were supposed to rotate out. We ended up playing an actual tournament. What? Insane. Sorry, bro. You didn't see that happen with my life. There we go. Very fast, he said. And then he passed it to me. Start recruiting. Start virtual gathering. Settings. So,
you mean? There's like 5. Do you mean how much time do we have? We have 5 minutes. That takes like 4 minutes to generate a bracket. I'm just gonna set up a crazy mode. Let's see. Spawn time, management, next good. Let me turn off all of this area. Pinball. What the heck is pinball? No, I cannot hear you. It doesn't show your microphone coming out or anything right now. Word. Okay. Huh. Earlier I could hear like a microphone sound, like some type of sound, but I couldn't hear any voice or anything.
This mode's gonna be silly. I've never tried this before. It says it's pinball mode. Oh. It's pinball mode, bro. What? This is pretty cool, actually. Jeez. I want that boost. Wait, what? I'm on your side, I guess. You're welcome. No problem, bro. I wondered if I could get it from there. That's like pretty crazy. It's gonna go in.
Is it gonna go in? Let it go in. Dang it. Ah! Wow. Are you serious? That is like the physics of the century. What? Now that really is pinball mode then. I don't even know. I guess if there's anything I'm good at in Rocket League, then it's angles. What? But apparently not hitting the ball. So then I'll just save the ball for myself. It's such a weird spot. Oh, it's almost over. The tournament's about to start. There you go. Have one. Joining round one. What? Woohoo! Latency variation. We've been live for only an hour straight. Prepare and leave. So, this is my idea. I suppose if they have maybe less with fortune, some amount of there. Yeah!
almost ready. Oops. Nice pass, bro. Oh, if only I did it. I don't know what that was, but this didn't go in the goal. I almost like shot it the wrong way. Wow, that's a good for the save, I guess. I didn't think we were shooting the right way. Or shoot, bro. We're good. Alright. I'm going? No, I don't think we're going. Nice, I got it. Oh, jeez. It's all good. Here we go. Whew! Thanks, man. If you can, try to like hold positioning where, let's try to like keep space from each other, you know, so that we don't accidentally bump into each other. Appreciate you, bro. Ah, what is that? Oh jeez. I got it. Oh, nice. Let's see. Who. Holy cow! I should have tried to keep scoring. I didn't think you could get back in time. What? Like, why were you all the way up there? Okay, positioning matters too. You know, like, one of us needs to be able to. One of us always needs to be in front of the goal at all times. Otherwise, something like that will happen. I know. That was totally my fault, though. I lost possession of the ball. Oopsie! Alright, that's weird. The other guy is over there. I guess I'll be nice and like 1v1 instead of just like dominating this guy.
Oops. If he wins, then it'll be a 1v2. I was looking to play at the. I think we're playing in a higher ranked tournament than we did last time because I keep ranking up. Even though it just says that he's silver. Earlier it had me in a platinum tournament, and I think that it's just right now it says gold, but I don't even trust that right now. Just look at that guy's score. He's super high. And then actually it says you do too, but I guess I'm gonna switch out with the party for that. And then I will I'll probably be back here to play. Let's see. It shows rank disparity for the next tournament, but I'll probably be back to play some just like regular matches with Charlie too. So I'll just talk to you shortly, or if you're on with them. We're probably gonna host some kind of game, some kind of live game later with just like a bunch of people like we did before. But this time, at the end, they actually had me set up the server, and so I guess I'll show you that. And actually, you can make YouTube videos so people can look at that or whatever if they want, I guess, to see like how to get into the private matches. Anyway, I got that's really good. So that's sound effects. So this one is let's see. So here. Okay, so we're still offline.
Latency variation, high latency. Uh-oh.
Jungle. 4 points. There we go. Looking at it as just in case it goes down this year, to go away from the water. So we're paladin. It says running around with the wall. No, it's going to. Yeah. Let's see how. Okay. No. Trying to open my string cheese. Finally got it open. Where is the master? Well, there's no stopping it once it's there, but I guess well, I don't know if we'll have much of a challenge here. All we got there. Just understand what there is magic myself. No, I got the land. Showing the slapping with great pass. I'm gonna put a stamp on his face that says great pass. I left the party. So I just left. Well, even though he didn't even lose. But now we probably have. Jesus, sorry. It's pretty good. Yeah. Well, where the cookie crumbles. Or so they say. Damn. Drop me the gold to the silver. I played with other guy. That's just sad. Well, let's see. We got a lot of people still in the tournament. Oh my god, man. Let's see what we got in the shop today. 50 credits. Yo. We've been live streaming, Mom. Hello? Hello? This is the part of the tournament, right? Both YouTube and Twitch. We are streaming now.
That's a pretty good spot right there. We'll stop it just to save all. We'll put them right through here. And then
might be call this and then go back up to the stuff, go back here, and then go back down, push the left here, and then this guy, this message goes to the back. Yep. You can't hear Mike?
Hey, what up,
Hi.
Peter?
Nothing much.
This guy talks a lot. I wonder what match, what mode I should start. I guess just competitive threes.
Yeah, I'd say 3 is fine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, we're live streaming.
I see that. Yeah.
Did you check it out?
Yeah.
How's the feed?
How's what?
How is the stream? Like, how's the quality and stuff?
Oh, it's really high quality.
Really? Crazy.
Like the graphics is better than what I see on my Switch.
Wow. I actually have it on low graphics settings too. Hold
But
on.
that's just the streaming graphics.
Whoa. Why did my controller die? Uh-oh. I'm sorry.
The GPC, try not to like pass them the ball. Okay.
Oh, dude, I was AFK, bro.
I know, but like if you,
I literally wasn't on the screen, yeah.
I know, but like if you can just try not to like hit it to the center. If you
Word.
have to, then do it. If you have to,
You
like
see
if
how
you have good possession, take it to the center.
do you see how stupid this guy is? He's literally like, is this hoops? Just tell him yes.
I just spelled yes wrong.
Bro, I'm lagging so bad, my picture's still like 900. Everyone else, those guys are like, it's just stupid. Wow, dude, I guess that is kind of a funny clip where someone's like, is this hoops? And then we're just all telling him yes to it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a funny clip.
Nice. Yeah, this guy, he needs like constant coaching, and he acts like he's like old or something, but he's obviously just like stupidly young. He'll say like all the, but he'll say like, I don't know, he'll just say all this stuff. He asks me so many questions, I just keep ignoring him. He's uh, like he just keeps texting, and then I'm like, dude, uh, I use voice, voice chat. Or he already even asked that, and he was like, instead of getting on voice chat or everything, he's like, just saying random stuff like, what does your voice sound like? Like gay, freaking weirdo? Just shut up. Just ignore him at this point, kind of, with that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know why is he asking such trivial, like, nonsensical questions? Like, what's going on in his head? I don't even care.
Like, why does it matter? Why does it matter that what somebody sounds like? Like,
Well, I guess the irony is he probably said that because his voice is he's probably going through puberty right now, I guess. And so he has a crack in his voice, so he doesn't want to use the microphone.
why did you say needed boost? You could just say that in quick chat before they scored. Like, all you have to do is just like use that quick chat. Bro, why did he take my possession, man?
Yeah,
I was just trying to grab boost. I was gonna continue. So the guy in the lime. Oh, I didn't mean to bump you. The lime guy.
Yeah, right now.
He could have easily demoed me instead of going directly around me.
What?
Oh, that was on me.
That was
I
so
could have hit
weird.
her somewhere else besides where they were.
I lagged too, so I just got really lucky on that. I went to go block it, and it just like slow-mo went past me.
The ball spin saved us. I swear. Because it curved and then it just like.
The lag saved us, he says.
No, the saved us.
Oh, yeah.
Because it had ball spins or it had like backspin, so it get curved.
I just lagged all over the place.
You could have what?
Check out my ping, bro. I'm at 992.
GPC, you were cutting out there. What'd you say?
990 ping. You see what that guy wrote because of my comments or whatever? That I said you were twice as weak. The other guy was like, T-Man is just built different, I guess. This kind of funny though, because like, yeah, the flying mouse is like, he's a ball chaser all the time and stuff. It's really annoying. But he's not a bad player if he like didn't do stupid stuff all the time. But yeah, God, that's right. What is that? What is it? What the heck?
I don't know. The server's probably crashed.
That's just so trippy. But now it's even. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what just happened. It's so weird. And then.
You want to do drop shot?
Oh, yeah.
Or do you want to do.
Yeah, he said.
Hoops or drop shot? Drop shot. Also, the only reason I sold the other day was because I just got on. And I was. It might have been because I was lagging.
Bro, you want to hear something insane, bro?
Yeah.
Like, just truly insane. Oh, stop searching for a map.
Huh?
Stop searching for a map. Alright, check this out. I have to switch the microphone so you won't be able to hear my voice. But the same thing you see on the live feed right now. If you go to the live feed,
Yeah.
I'm now going to switch to the microphone in the game. Let's see. By switching my microphone to the mirror box, I guess? Yeah, to the mirror box.
scared me so bad.
That scared you? That's just crazy.
That's so
sca-
cool.
That scared you? What?
For a second, I wasn't expecting that.
That's so crazy to me.
I
Like,
thought your mic broke.
dude, that's so crazy to me to think about. Like, telling someone you're about to like show them something, and you just know that's gonna be like a phenomenal amount of sound that's like musical, and then for them to like literally be frightened because because you created some amount of sound that was like incomprehensible for a certain portion of time, long enough to actually be startled. Wow, that's pretty insane.
That just scared me because it was like so loud and so sudden.
Did you see the visualizer?
I thought your mic broke. Yeah.
Isn't that insane, dude? No, there's a visualizer for
Yeah, I
the.
thought your mic broke.
That's
I thought your mic broke for a second.
yep. It broke and turned into a musical instrument. I haven't figured out how to. You can go ahead and start the math. I haven't figured out how to merge all of that together, but it's working in the live stream. I think where you can actually hear everything in the live stream. So as long as everyone can hear what's going on, I guess I'm okay with that. And then I can either play music or talk. I can only be one or the other, I guess.
Yeah. Also, the article you sent me, I read it. I don't know if you saw my Discord note, or if you don't. I don't know if you saw what I sent you on Discord,
Oh no, not yet.
but like, like about like the article you sent me, that was actually like really logical. Like some of the stuff, and it's like why, and it's like
Yeah. Oh, what the heck?
it's hard for me to explain like what I said, but you can take a second and just like look at what I sent you. This is actually really cool, or not what I sent you, but it's like if you read like the whole article.
Do you want me to do it right now, though? Because it would
If you
be on.
don't like, if you could, I didn't send you much. I didn't send you much. I just sent maybe like 1 or 2 sentences, like 3, possibly 4 at most.
I just have to pull it up on the screen right now. Let's see. I guess I'll pull it up on my phone. We might as well research. Start searching again. Hold on.
Because it's
Are you gonna start searching
like
for another one? What's that, bro? What?
but
Is my
like
mic?
it in the article in the paragraph that I read. It's like pretty far down. Let me see if I still have it copied. I don't, but I have it right here. I copied it. This might be plagiarism. I'm not sure, but there, this
Plagiarism
part
is to
right here.
copy something and republish it as if you're gonna like make
Oh,
money from
so
it.
I'm not republishing it, but I'm just like, but if like I like source it, then it's not. But this is like 4 paragraphs, not. But it's like also it's like I said, I read it all. I read almost all of it in like the 2 years I knew furries existed before I became one. I hated them. I did because of what this covered. Wait, or I did because of what this covered for the people that hated me. So like I mentioned actually like people like I mentioned why people hated them. He just he oh my, he just don't understand what it actually means. So it's like that's what I said. But then
Right. Yeah. To me, I just see it as like
look at
more
what
of,
I
like
like.
acting
Look at
and
what I just said.
it's like as stupid as yeah. To me, I just see it as like LARPing or acting or like it's just as stupid as any kind of role playing, which is like it just is what it is. Like some people like one thing, and some people like another, or whatever. On Gary's mod, there's like hundreds of different
Yeah.
modes just inside that video game, and I've like played all of the modes, and I was just like, I don't know, I would just intentionally play all of them, I guess. Um, and oddly though, like the RPG modes, the role playing modes, I play kind of the least, but then I would create and design levels and characters and like things that then people would just end up using anyway. Um, so I don't know. I just like create. And like Kaboomski, for instance, is an entire persona in itself. It's like a whole character that I invented. It even has a theme song and stuff. Um, so yeah, I feel like people's
You should read the
reactions.
the whole
What's up?
You should read the part that I sent you. That's gonna be like I sent
Yeah,
that to my friend who asked why I am, and then to them that's just they didn't like how that they didn't. I'm tired right now, so if my English is bad, that's why. But so they didn't accept that answer that I sent them.
yeah. I mean, people are really ignorant,
So
dude.
yeah,
Like this is like like I don't even
like
necessarily follow CNN. I just looked this up because I was like I wanted to reference something to basically just emphasize how like as far as I knew, there had like the way that anyone would like try to stereotype something. There was like no direct association with anything as far as I knew. So I was just annoyed that anyone was even talking on the server and like being weird at all, like from either side. And so then like, when I look up, I just like looked up like what is a furry, and then literally this is what CNN said or whatever. Their article talks about stuff like yeah, it's pretty interesting that there's research shows that furries benefit from interaction with like-minded others in a recreational environment, which is associated with greater self-esteem and greater life satisfaction. The website says experts don't know if this benefit within furry culture attracts victims of bullying, but it could contribute to helping bullying victims healing. Like that's actually just insane in the first place. But so yeah, I
yeah,
guess actually what it's saying is that it might help
yeah,
people get out of their shell who have been victims of like different things like bullying. And so I guess that probably is realistic because yes, a lot of
like me.
like that person, that girl
Like it
that
gives them a whole if you look.
like that girl that I met. Yeah, she was naturally so shy. So how is someone like her who's not naturally out of her shell even like whatsoever, who wants to be creative and like be able to get outside of her shell? How on earth is she supposed to get out of that if she's like literally frightened to like even go interact unless she literally creates something that's like outside of her own self, like outside of her own initial thoughts of herself and just everything. So to me, it would make sense that someone who's totally shy would like totally make up like a new persona just to see what that would be like. But then kind of the weird irony is that later you probably find out that like I don't know, like these things are just they're part of us, but they're not anything we really have to take that seriously. It's kind of the truth, and so that's why I kind of am annoyed if people like take anything seriously. Really, is that there's hundreds of different subjects and like thousands and thousands and thousands of different interests, and we can just all be interested in things in so many different ways. So, uh, well, I didn't know the match has started.
I hate how bad I'm lagging right now.
Yeah, why didn't you tell me the match has
But
started?
also if you look in if odd, alright, like um like the thing I'm trying to go forward, but I can't because my car's just flopping around. Like if you look deeper into what I said, it says when they put on the first. It's like that's like the next paragraph after you sent me. So it's when they put on the fursuit and they become somebody else. It is very liberating. You've sort of left behind that human person with all those inhibitions. like inhibition or inhibitions. I'm just tired, so my bad. But those inhibitions and problems, finally got that.
Dude,
You
while you
become
were the way
this
you were
kind of free
speaking
spirit.
was literally like what was happening on the screen. My car like divided itself in half and like bent and just half it disappeared and went like under the mat. Like things were, yeah, things literally in the physics of the game were happening like your words. So nice job. Of it. Why, dude? My ping. Oh, what I was saying earlier when my connection disappeared was I was like, my ping is 990, and you were like, what? And I was like, 990, and you were like, I can't hear what you're saying. And I'm like, my ping, and then like it disconnected.
You're
It's like
cutting out. You were cutting out.
freaking hilarious. No, I know that's what I'm saying. Like, is that not hilarious though? That, like, I'm telling you, my ping 990.
It
Like,
is.
that's what I'm telling you. It's like it's pretty obvious. So my opinion is 990 at the time. Oh wow, dude, it really is spiking up there. But then it goes back down to like one.
But it's like,
Uh,
if you're talking about, so back to what I was saying. When I'm gonna restart from the beginning, no, you're probably like, no, please. I don't want to listen to all that stutter. But it says when they put on the first two and they become somebody else, it is very liberating. You've sort of left behind that human person with all those inhibitions and problems. You become this kind of free spirit. You become somebody else who you're not. Who you're not the rest of the time. Like that's why some people like want to be like
well, I
who
mean,
they
I
are
think
is
that's
because
a,
it helps them cope
and I
with
mean,
their
and
past
that's
traumas
why
and
I
stuff.
say, I mean, truthfully, I would say I don't even endorse CNN, but I like understand that as like a perspective that's more realistic than like what probably the average person would say. Um, but I don't even have that same perspective ironically where like whereas like my perspective is like I can relate to what they're saying with that, but then at the same time,
Bro, what is he doing?
I feel like at the same time there's just so many different reasons that there's so many different reasons people do stuff. Like you just can't, you never know. Like everything that's happening that people do is just all for different reasons, and and so unless you like just talk to the individuals, you just never really know, you know. And people are like, yeah, whatever people are doing that seems weird. The strange thing is, as soon as you talk to them for a second, you'll find out they might actually seem normal than you'd expect, more normal than you expect, or whatever. But then yeah, kind of the irony is like, if people are trying to do something that's extroverted and they're not originally, then any kind of role playing is like a natural thing. Um, and then oddly, the truth
Yeah, like
is
role
that
playing like helps some people cope with their traumas.
well, and also yeah, the weird
Like
thing,
it's just like a different kind of like copium and stuff.
sure, and on top of that is
Like that's like
on top of that, there's a factor to evolution since the 70s. Human social abilities have been on a steady decline um, because they don't socialize the same as they used to, and so yeah, people need to like interact as much as possible, truthfully, um, and then they need to be able to like yeah, just totally get over like stupid stigmas and like the different stereotypes that everyone's giving each other, and just like uh, cause yeah, the weird irony is it used to be like before like the 70s, even though sure like racism and stuff has always been around, but like uh, in the 70s it was like there was less segregation than there is today, and like segregation, separation of faction of different stereotypes has continued to fraction and fraction year after year as governments tax different tiers. Then year after year, the we don't have to play drop
we're
shot.
doing hoops now, so we don't
Okay.
continue losing.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Is until our ping gets figured out, we're not gonna do. But that was so crazy how stupid our teammate was. He could have easily saved that goal 5 times, but then he kept whiffing. Like it wasn't even going
Bro,
fast at all.
tone, bro.
It was just going
Bro,
really, really
bro.
slow.
Hey, bro, watch your tone. We're live.
I know, it was funny.
No, it's not funny that I'm tone.
I didn't mean to say like mad. I didn't mean to sound mad. I was just like
Dude,
laughing kind of
volume.
at the same
You're
time.
not listening, dude. Volume, bro. You're
Oh
literally
my
at like
bad.
90 decibels. People are gonna have to mute this right now because of you. If anyone was
Sorry.
listening,
Sometimes I
if
don't
there was
hear, but
anyone
I'm not
listening,
aware.
literally, they would literally immediately leave you. You literally have just destroyed the entire feed just from that alone. So, if you want to be a part of my stuff, then you cannot do that, or, or I can just mute you.
We're gonna have to do this on the Discord call, if anything, instead of directly voice chat, because it's hard for me to like talk quiet on my mic.
Bro, you're gonna have to work on it yourself, bro. I'm not gonna pamper you, man. You're gonna grow up, and then you won't be as much of an idiot.
I'm better at math and science than I am at this, because I'm taking high school classes in middle school, and just for like that stuff.
You taking what?
But nice shot. So I'm in middle school, right? I'm taking high school classes next year in middle school
Yeah.
for math and science. I'm taking algebra
Yeah,
and
I mean,
biology.
so that's the weird thing is
It's
that
already
the smarter
algebra
you
easy.
are, then the more trouble you're gonna have actually figuring yourself out and even really understanding what's going on and what the truth is. Because you'll realize that there's more data around, and there's like more people telling you things than what is actually possibly true.
But like, I'm more of like I'm like if you get to know me in real life, you'll know how like problem solving I am. But like I'm not good with like microphones, yo. I had to buy
It's easy
an
to
external
it's easy to
microphone.
practice, bro. You just have to practice it.
It's just like I buy an external microphone, just so I don't have to like feel like I have to talk louder, because I know it actually works
Bro, it's literally you
like pretty
talking,
well.
it's literally you talking, and what you're gonna have to learn though is
I
the
know.
truth is that the way you're talking has nothing to do with the microphone whatsoever, and that it's gonna affect people in real life no matter what. So you can either learn that the easy way by listening to people and then adapting it just through practice, or the hard way, which will be things like losing relationships and getting into arguments and just like losing friends and stuff. And I've learned things the hard way like that because I'll have like a tone sometimes, just like maybe just because I'm right or something, and I'll have a tone with people. And so now I try to like be sharp about holy cow. I I try to be sharp about like what is just going.
Whoops.
I consider friendships as even like part of being professional. That's why like the reason I say that like I want to be professional to produce stuff isn't to like make money per se. Actually, the main reason I say that I want to be professional is actually for emotions and for ease of gameplay. To be honest, because the more the more respectful that we are in a professional manner in gaming, then the nicer we are to each other. The easier it is to work together. The easier it is to like just have fun. At the end of the day, just because like we're super respectful to each other. So. And I don't know, you already know that actually. Just dude, like when I first streamed, for instance, when I first streamed, you would actually be chill during the streams. So I don't know. I guess I have had to mute you some in the past, but I'm just saying, dude, yeah,
Well,
the truth.
very rarely you've had to mute me.
Well, dude, the truth
like...
is though is that like when I hosted stuff on like Gary's mod, for instance, that there were people from everywhere, from like 11 years old to on average like 11 years old to like 36 years old, and on Gary's mod there was like just so many there were so many different things happening, but a lot of the people that were admins
were actually like some of the youngest people because they ended up, they read all the memes that I created and stuff, and they understood the thing that I created, and they just liked what the rules were, and so they decided that they would, that between the environment and the people and how fun it was, then they decided that they would follow the rules. But what was so crazy is like, then I would literally get to see, because I had made these kids admin, and so I get to see like 12-year-old kids like moderating adults, dude. And the adults would be the ones acting up a lot of times. And there was this kid who was actually, this kid was 11 years old when he first joined the server. His name was Thug Good though, but yeah, like holy cow, I stole. uh, uh, this guy, yeah, that named the Good. What the? I thought you had knocked
What is
it in.
this?
I thought you knocked it in.
Same. I thought I did too.
I hit
thought
it
I
from the
did
bottom.
too.
Okay, yeah, you did, and I hit it from the bottom. And then even before that, though, I knocked it off the top of that guy's car. So like, it was just all crazy. um,
I thought I knocked it in too.
oh, watch out! Amazing. Okay. Um, and then,
That was a close one.
dude, yeah. So literally, I would watch kids, like tell adults the rules, and then if an adult didn't listen to the rules, then I would watch these kids that I had made moderators. I would watch them like do everything from like kick to like punish and like. I guess I always did any banning or like if I was around, I would like regulate stuff usually. I guess, um, but I don't know. Yeah, I could come in at any point though, even if I hadn't been around, and I could trust that
I
the
think I blocked that.
moderators.
My bad.
I could trust that the moderators were truly, making the server like a better place because there'd be like 30 people on my server at once, and so it's because I had like all these awesome people that were just always there and doing cool stuff, and so since they were always there, then there were literally hundreds of us in the community, and then there was like 30 people on the server all the time, and I know how to set all that stuff up, but I have to really be careful about all of like my bandwidth expenditures, like uh, like different servers and stuff cost. All the different servers cost money, but the long term value. Holy
No!
cow!
That was lucky. It's only because
That was
I'm
crazy.
lagging. This is why we're not like beating them like 10-2.
What do you think about the sound effects contest?
Oh! What did you say?
What do you think about the sound effects contest?
I like them. But the problem is I had to download them. Like I had to download them and I only have like 2
Oh, that
gigabytes of
sucks. I'm
storage
sorry.
left.
Yeah, I guess it was doing the same
It's
thing.
fine.
Like I couldn't figure out how to get it to play myself. Watch that. Woo!
Holy cow, nice.
Dude, earlier it might have actually been in the live feed earlier. I'm not sure, but yeah, earlier I had a pinch off the ground that bounced to the ceiling instantly and then shot it in the goal. Like not even a 1 second bounce, dude. Where it just like bang bang bang.
That was on me.
I was like,
Look, GPC, if I'm there, don't, like, if I'm, like, in the middle on the kickoff, don't go for it, okay? Just stay in there.
dude, you didn't even do anything. So why are you telling me that right now? So you're psycho?
My
or
bad,
what?
I meant to tell you earlier, but, like, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
instead, like, go for
Just
the boost and
FYI,
go
it's
directly
totally
to center.
bipolar to say that after someone else makes a mistake. So like if you're the one that makes a mistake and then you correct someone else, that's like just completely bipolar, dude. That's just crazy.
My bad. I know. I keep accidentally holding down my boost button as well. Huh?
Nice.
Why is he saying, why did he say great pass?
They think they're good and stuff. They're like brothers or something. They must be brothers actually, because they even have the same stupid names. Coded Up and Diddybot. What the heck? Diddy Bop.
Diddy Bop.
Cricket.
He said it at the same time.
Just
Like as soon as I said Diddy Bop, you
why?
started. Like as soon as I said the D and Diddy Bop, you said it like it like transferred to me.
Diddy Bop. Yeah, now it was said on live video like 20 times. Diddy Bop, Division down. I even wrote down Diddy Bop just because I don't know. It's a ridiculous word, and if it's not an Urban
Diddy
Dictionary,
Bop is Diddy Bop is just like one of the on dictionary. Kevin, why are you sniffing Why are you sniffing Chloe's butthole, Kevin? You're not sneaky. She didn't like that. She started growling. What the hell, Kevin? You pervert. My bad. My dog Kevin was sniffing my other dog Chloe's butthole.
what the heck?
I never thought I had to say that.
Thanks for the live stream interruption. We can know we can never remove from board again. So hopefully it will be censored and this video will get banned. Eternally.
If it's
Thanks to your
it will
interactions.
it will only get banned if it's like really bad stuff as well.
No,
Like you'll only get
I
banned
just
for the
literally
first
hope
15
that it will
seconds.
because of you. Because I mean, not that it will, because there's no chance that it will, but it should because that's how ridiculous you are. Like I absolutely at this point should mute you. If anything else happens, I'm gonna have to mute you for whatever you know. So just like that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on a live feed. A great review. That's a respectful community. Of publishers that play games and share free stuff with each other. So we gotta be chill. If you can find the chill, this is what it is.
Not bad. I want to just do casual twos. I'm just
Um, uh, casual flips. Like that.
huh?
Thanks for creating a map and putting me in it. How did you put me in a match and then you're not here? Just click join. What did you do there? I don't understand. Now it says join again.
Finally, it says joining. Woo!
I was like filling in someone else's game.
Like you joined into somebody else's game,
Yeah, bro.
and then you joined.
Yeah, and then and then it still said joining, and then it pulled me into this game.
What?
I was trying to pass it to you, bro,
Boom. My bad.
but I didn't say anything.
The ball just teleported across the ground.
The way my
across the
C3
map.
friend taught me is he just literally said, just always expect a pass. That's what he said. You know, until we score, just always expect a pass. Always. Yeah. Holy crap.
I would say always expect the pass once you get into like
Well, I
once
mean,
you get into a plat. Oh god, I almost missed.
well, I guess technically, but that's kind of the area is that if it's just 2v2s like you and I, then we can still technically play at that level easier. Especially with idiots like this. Like that's the irony. Is that if we're not at that high level, if we're playing that way with lower rank, they can't even defend against it at all. You know, like they're just clueless. If people can just pass the ball back and forth over and over, they'll just they'll start own goaling for us. Like I've started to realize
Yeah.
that as I'm slowing down my gameplay on 1v1 again, like on these live feeds that I have, there's just videos of me just like I feel bad, dude, because I'm guess I'm not gold at all, you know. So that even when I'm 1v1ing a gold player, I'll do stuff to them where I'm just making them look so silly, and so I'm just like feeling bad because I'm sort of like I'm just totally mocking them, you know. But I don't know what else to do because I want to take the game seriously and get better constantly. And so I'm doing these like crazy shadow moves and stuff where like they just can't predict it at all. I almost feel bad, I guess.
Oh, that was on me. I could have easily
Yeah.
scored that. I was trying to bump him.
I thought that was him, so I tried to block you. I thought that was another one of the opponents. Nice. Oh, my bad, bro.
Ah, you're good.
Dang
You're
it.
good.
That was like super fast. But that's what I mean though, is like sure we can still have our own like tendencies of whatever rank we are. But if we're pretending that we're doing those higher moves, it doesn't hurt at all. Like I found that out from the older, like more OG C3 guy. Like I don't know, the newer guy when he critiques me, even though a lot of his advice is really solid, I don't really like how he's like just how he's so criticizing whatever. But but yeah, cause like stuff like the older C3 guy that used to teach me, he would tell me stuff like what I'm saying there is just like always be ready for a pass. Or like dang, I know. Where we would
You're
end up
good.
we would just end up in crazy scenarios where like um where one of us would just have crazy possession of it. And honestly because he was higher ranked than me, a lot of times I would be the one who ended up with the shot possession because it's the person who's the best
Pinch?
can
Oh.
center it the best. Um, but it's still not necessarily easy to score in one fluid movement. So it's always easier than to pass it if you're the best player, to pass it but and create a center shot that someone else can hit. Um, because
Oh, nice.
that center shot is what someone else can hit or whatever. I don't know. I guess I think I'm just thinking of that more old school stuff. Dude, wow. I'm surprised that I got it forward like that. I had no boost or
Nice
anything.
shot, though.
Thanks.
Um,
What the lag? It should have gone straight at first. Holy lag.
I was gonna say if you
Sorry.
could.
I'm
So you
totally
want to
lagging.
like work on like, you want to. It's fine, but like when you're not lagging, the game you want to work on those like quick turns, like wave dash, or not wave dash, power slide, to like turn around to the ball, or once you get like really good at that and like a lot better at Rocket League, you want to be like, my bad, the game froze, I didn't get bumped. I just had like 2 frames per second.
Yeah, I just lagged already. Couldn't see what was happening. Whoops. I don't know what just happened, but somehow you saved it.
Like you want to work on like, but like once you get like better at Rocket League, once like plat 1, plat 2, like in rank, you want to like get like, you want to start learning how to like half flip.
Learning what?
So then like you can turn around even quicker.
Learning what?
Once you get better at Rocket League,
I already heard you say
like,
that
once
over
you,
and
like,
over.
get,
I'm
like,
asking for one word. Can you say one word? The word after learn. Can you learn to say the word I'm asking you? What is the word that you
Oh, my
said
bad.
after learn?
I didn't hear you. Half flips. Half flips. Okay, so it's like. So
Okay,
I
thank
didn't.
you.
My bad. I didn't realize
Okay,
that.
gotcha. Thank you.
I didn't realize.
Dude,
Like,
you repeat yourself for like hours when I'm just asking for single words.
my bad. I thought you said what?
Nope, I never say what. I'm not a fucking idiot, dude. I don't hear you because you fucking mumble all the time. Pardon my French. And you
Good.
raise your voice too much all the time. When you raise your voice, that literally is too many decibels in your microphone. That spikes the amperage in your microphone. It means it goes over 1. You can only have 0 to 1. When it goes over 1, you know what that means? It means there's no actual audible sound because you decided to fill the actual electricity on a cord 100%, and that means that every single frequency has spiked. And that means you're a very rude person, whether you think that you're powerful and omnipotent or God or whatever, I don't know. But the weird irony is that even when a child is doing that, yeah, they're spiking a range of frequencies that's beyond their scope of imagination. And it's certainly
My
going to have
bad.
an effect on other humans. Someone like me who has the
My bad. I
capacity of
didn't
knowledge to
realize.
understand that is then more sensitive to it, as well as I'm also very strong because I can build up larger defenses than someone who can't understand that.
My bad. I didn't realize you're saying learn. Like,
Really.
what did you say at the
And
moment? I thought
admittedly,
you were saying like, what did you say? That's all
I'm
I heard you
half
say.
deaf
What
too,
did you
so that's
say?
another reason it matters. It's not just because of professionalism, but because I actually, yeah, dude, my ears literally bleed because I've had them damaged, and so my right ear will literally bleed when people make more than 78 decibels happen in my ear. And so just, yeah, when people are yelling, it's like, oh, cool. This reminds me of all the years of failing to care about sound and then realizing that you'll remember it for the rest of your life once you get deaf.
My bad. I didn't realize.
No, it's
I'm
all
also
good,
kind
but
of
I
going
was
deaf
like the
too.
one who yelled, though. Like I'm the one who played loud music and yelled until I went deaf. So, like I'm not simply saying that. I guess out of concern for myself or professionalism, but it's literally like the wisdom that being a loud person can also have adverse effects on yourself. But it's kind of natural sometimes to be loud, I guess, depending on things. But
It's like really natural for me. So I talk loud like naturally. Like I sometimes can't control it.
that's
Like
also
sure I
kind of the
have to
weird.
like control it at some point, but it's like
Well, so that's kind of the
it's
weird
just
thing
like
is that some people can, like people like Sadhguru, he was a multi-millionaire by the time that he was 13. And at first, like, so he started a business and he's like 11 years old or something. Like, or yeah, he started a business at like 13, and it was chickens. And his dad's a doctor with a PhD in India, and his dad's like, "What am I supposed to tell people? That my son's a chicken farmer?" And Sadhguru's just like, "I don't know, tell him whatever you want, man." And like, he just didn't care whatsoever, and like started his business. And then the same year, he literally became a millionaire, dude. And then him and his friend that started that company, they then um, they then started a construction company and like yeah, just literally had millions of dollars within a couple of years. Within like 3 years, they just had millions and millions of dollars already. And
that's
younger.
crazy.
Yeah, isn't that insane, dude?
This is
And he would like
yeah. That's like
he would skip school because he was so smart, and he would tell the teachers that he wasn't willing to listen to them and have all this time wasted. And he told them that as long as they passed him in his classes, he wouldn't give them any trouble. And he said, and then he would tell them that like, he would tell them like, you can even give me all the classwork up front for the year, and I'll complete all of the homework assignments, and then you just pass me. That's literally what he said. And they were just all at the end. They all agreed with him. Every single teacher at the end. And so he just didn't even have to go to school, dude. He literally could just like go to the door at school or whatever, and then just like walk back out and like go do whatever. Just like walk into the playground or just go talk to other teachers or like I guess go talk to the principal or just anything. He just literally did whatever he wanted because he was so intelligent that he was already doing sophisticated, advanced, knowledgeable things. Um, that I guess someone might consider someone to be an adult or whatever, but that's the weird irony is if you meet someone like Sadhguru, you find out there's really no such thing between like a child and an adult per se, in the sense that there's some people who are enlightened, and those people who were born with a vision or who develop a vision in life, those people then um, have have a totally different um,
I guess this is a great pass.
It gave me a turtle go, bro.
Yeah, because you upside down when it went in. I think it was either that or you hit it and then went upside down. It's
Well,
like the touch you went upside down.
duh. Why are you telling me
I can't
that?
remember
Or are you telling
because
the
like
YouTube audience?
I'm telling both.
Because yeah, you must think I'm an
Because like
idiot if I didn't know. How would I be able to do the move if I didn't know what it was?
but it's just like hard. It's like I thought it's like when you scored the ball, like your last touch was upside down. But like
What? No, dude.
as I
I
played
literally shot for over 100 yards intentionally and flipped upside down and did a turtle goal, and I did it so smooth. An idiot like you calls me a silver or a gold because you have no clue that what it is to have 6,000 hours in a game, apparently. When the truth
no,
is,
it's not that.
well, what I'm trying to explain
It's
though
just like
is when someone like if someone like Andy understood that someone like myself who has thousands of hours in the game can actually do things that the average person can't even imagine, then someone like Andy actually should learn how to work with me because the truth is we can probably do stuff that will make us grand champions. And I say that having played with grand champions who literally said I had what it takes based on my style. And they said they liked to play with me, and they said I had what it takes. Sorry for knocking you out of the way.
it's fine.
That was fucking
But it's just like
hilarious, though. Pardon my
it's
friend.
not like I wasn't talking about you. I was just talking about like I in one point I realized I didn't understand how to get a turtle goal consistently because like this was at like
Oh.
300 hours in my Rocket League.
Yeah, I
Like
never used to
in
get
my
them
Rocket League.
either, but I found out you have to slide like a long ways. Like I don't know how long you have to slide on your back, but you have to like
Like
slide
you have
on
to.
your back, maybe even into
I'll
the
try to
goal,
redirect
or I
it.
don't know. But this is gonna turtle again. Oh, I missed it. Oh, what were you saying?
But it's just like if so, the person that scores has to be upside down while it scores. That's what I've come to realize that a turtle goal is. It's either that or like you have I have like two theories on what a turtle goal is gives you a turtle goal. Is you have to like your last touch is you being upside down and it goes in, or you have to be upside down while it goes in general, or both. Might be both because I've done both of them, not at the same time, but like on their own and like consistent. It never gave me or never consistently gave me the turtle goal. So I don't know what it is like on both.
I'm getting them every time now. So and I don't fully remember what I did differently before. Or maybe you know what, bro? Maybe they changed the algorithm because if you and I are both seem to be able to get them now, then maybe that's what it is. Because yeah, dude, in the past, I swear I was getting turtle goals over and over, and it like only gave me like one turtle goal totally. You know, there was like a time I got like 12 turtle goals in a day, and then I only had one, and I'm like, this like, what are they doing to me? They're robbing me of my whole freaking turtle goal career.
It was like that with my it was like that with my saves and hoops. Like at one point, like it doesn't matter where the shot was. If it was one pixel from going in, it was either a normal save or no save at all. Like the ball can be like
There was no
half
save.
a pixel from going in. It won't give you a goal or a save. I mean,
Whoa, bro, what kind of not safe was that? It was so crazy. We were talking about no save or not, and then you faked the save. I like stopped moving thinking you were saving it, and so I jumped ahead, as I saw your wheels against the ball at first, and then you switched positions though. But as you started to do that, dude, I like started to lunge forward, thinking that you were shooting the ball forward, and I could like potentially take a pass and just shoot it in instantly. And then instead you missed it. I'm like, wait, what? All right, and
I
we're gonna
faked the
lose
opponent
because
as well, so that was like really good. But then he saw that I was not gonna hit it, so he continued going.
your volume got really bad in the last like 5 minutes.
Like, what do you mean? Like, is it loud?
It's just like lower quality, like a little bit quieter, and Yeah, just a little
So
bit
like I should
louder.
talk like a little bit louder, or should I talk quieter?
We had a little bit earlier. Uh, Earlier it was pretty clear, so I feel like maybe the microphone just moved some. But I'm not sure.
I moved it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I might go in a bit so I could play on my VR headset a little more. Wait, I'm gonna wait till I hit screen. Never mind. As soon as I hit screen, I'm gonna continue playing. Okay, but
Yeah, you said that last time,
it's
though, and
not
that
right now.
didn't
It's
help.
orange.
You said that last time, and that didn't help at all. It was like worse last time, dude.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me better now?
Uh, Not that I mean, I didn't really sound much different at all. So I can't tell. I mean, I can't tell from that limited amount of speech. You'll have to like, talk about something.
Oh, so so I have to like. I might go soon. Like once like my percentage on my VR headset hits like green. Cause like I have to put it on to see its percentage.
We're again this way. I heard
So
one.
oh crap! I accidentally grabbed its lens. Let me see. It's at 45%. I have a whole 30% or more to go till it hits green. Oh yeah, I just remembered something. Have you ever turned off like this or turned on disable goal reset in your free play?
Yeah.
And like have like hit a shot so perfect that like it rolls down through the back of the goal.
Uh, what?
It's like have you ever been like free play and like
I already heard what you said. That it rolls down the back
oh
of the goal, but you're not explaining it in a way that makes any
oh
legitimate
like
sense.
oh so like it rolls like through the back of the goal. So like I mean like it like basically like sticks to the back of the goal.
No.
Like you'll sometimes see me do it after a goal is scored, where it's like I aerial up and like go through the back of the goal, or through the top, and then like I exit through the bottom. Cause so like if you like drive like through the net,
Sorry.
that's what the ball did, but like reverse that. So like from that end of it, once you like exit the goal, like reverse that part. And that's what the ball does sometimes, like when you like score perfectly. Like I just did it there with the ball.
Oh.
It's hard for me to explain, but
Wait, you're not even in the game? What the hell, bro?
oh my bad, I didn't realize.
Yeah, let's go.
I knew I was in the game. I just didn't realize that you were in the game even.
Yeah, your ability to focus on things is pretty hilarious. So far. You gotta learn how to
Yeah, I
actually
know.
multitask. You gotta practice on doing stuff until like following through in ways that actually make sense. And you have to understand that the average person is just actually stupid. Like the average person, adults and children alike, have trouble fully sometimes articulating um, a lot of uh, what their objectives are, and and then as someone becomes an adult, they just get used to whatever their idiosyncrasies are. So basically, people have like a ticking time bomb until they become an adult, and then there's like I guess people like me who just never, or like I never really saw myself as an adult, or like I just already had a vision. So like I guess like Sadhguru, like his story is way more awesome than mine. At the moment at least. But there's like statues that are as big as pyramids all over the world right now of Sadhguru, and he has over 2 billion followers on the planet.
He's like the coolest dude ever. Um, but like, but kind of the interesting thing though that you'll find out the more that you observe humans is that like humans in general are like all basically broken in one way or another, and they all have like their own different flaws and different traits, and and so uh, it's it ends up kind of being like for the average person, it's like they just pick and choose what they want to end up with, and just sort of get stuck at that. Uh, and some people though, you know, they focus on what they want, and they realize that the average person is quite literally afraid of death. They're they are spending their time trying to escape death. They're spending their time doing one thing or another, usually
Like I
working.
like wasn't at one point like Elon Musk trying to like discover a potion to like discovering like new elixir or something to like eliminate like death, like to make people like last forever. Like if you know what I'm trying to say, immortal. He's like I figured out the word. Like he was trying to figure out like a way to make people immortal. Or am I thinking of the wrong person?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's probably tons of people trying to do that. Elon Musk might have that and see all that.
You know, because I feel like there's like a really big name that was trying to do it at one point.
Whatever it was Elon Musk.
Might have even been Elon Musk. Like they're trying to like discover like a big. They're discovering a way to try and become immortal. Like that's how scared that
The
people
occults
are.
use I mean, but that's the thing is like that's just all crap. Like the occults already have monoatomic gold, and then I'm ultimately familiar with monoatomic gold. So people are already familiar with the elixir of life because that's what monoatomic gold is, and has always been known as. And it has other magical abilities like levitation. The humans can consume it daily to basically pretty much free themselves from age to a certain degree. There's probably people that have lived thousands of years just because they constantly consume monoatomic gold. Like the biblical story of Abraham and stuff, and him living so long is honestly probably the God or whoever taught him how to make monoatomic gold. And then once he figured out how to consume that all the time, and uh, he had monoatomic gold in his blood, then the aging process didn't affect him the same way.
Yeah.
You say yeah, as if you've heard the word monoatomic gold before.
It's just like. It's just like crazy, like how people are how scared of death, like don't like that your average person is. But then like if you think about it like harder and like you actually like get smart, like I don't mean that to like offend people, but like if like, you work on like getting smarter, you'll come to realize that death is destined to happen. Like there's no way of escaping it. It's natural. Everything dies. And, like even like non-living things can die. Like think about your phone. Your phone dies, right? Is your phone scared to die? Does it like have a message like, please help me, charge me? Does it do that? It just shows that like people like are just like too afraid of death to actually like, or like people are like too afraid of death to like actually focus on other things besides trying not to die. If you know what I'm trying to say, right? Because like one way or another, you're gonna die eventually. Whether it's a car crash, plane crash, natural causes, illness, like your fate will come. Like you're gonna eventually have to die. And like Rezo being the YouTuber, like said it like really well. He said that like he said that like, because like he's playing this truth or would you rather thing. He said, would the question said, would you rather live for 50 more years, like up to 50 years or something, or die now, or would you die now, or be immortal? That was the question. He said, listen, if I was immortal, I would have to see all my family and everybody die. Everybody I love and know will die. I'll see I'll see the universe eventually end. I'll see the sun collapse. It's just like I'll be living this sad life with this all this trauma because of me being immortal. So I'd say I'd rather just die now. I've had my life. Like if I was asked that right now, like at gunpoint, or like this pill to make me immortal. Sure, I haven't lived up, but I could find. But if I did choose to be immortal, I would already have passed like all, like basically all my friends and family. I only have 2 friends, very few family members, because like a whole half of my family got taken away from me when I was young. So like it makes me sound like I'm like on the side I like understand, like on the side I don't understand why people are on. Like I'm just 13, like I would still want to live, you know? We totally went off track of what we were normally talking about, so yeah, my bad.
I don't know.
And
Life
it
is.
became very dark instantly.
I mean, I have no idea, but there's definitely something different than a cell phone and actually the AIs that we're creating actually do care about themselves just like life cares about itself. Um, and so yeah, kind of the weird irony is that a lot of phones in the future will actually care if they die or not. Sadly.
Like that's just like the point of reality. That's just the point that reality has become. Even like non-animate objects just care about dying.
Yeah.
But it's like, why are people afraid of dying? You know it's gonna happen eventually. Like,
Well, like so
also, like if you're trying to
I'm
become
kind of
immortal,
I'm kind of
think
yeah
about what
I'm
think
kind
about
of
like the
unbiased
mental
on the way
effects.
that I don't have like the same. I don't really have conflicts with things, so I'm not attached to all these ideas. You know, the way one person might be or another. I'm autodidactic naturally, so like the idea of living forever is fine with me, and the idea of dying today is fine with me. And I honestly could
Yeah,
watch. I
like
could watch
like
even the sun.
being
I
immortal.
honestly could be an eternal being who actually even watches the sun decay before me and the universe decay, and I would actually be okay with that. And I would know the amount of tears that I would shed would be beyond my comprehension. But I would know that my body would just figure it out, and it would figure out how to cry every time, and it would cry every time over and over, and I would have that amount of pain to remember, and somehow my heart would just build me up to be even more powerful over and over, and I would eventually be larger than the universe itself.
Yeah, like but even though like I'm pretty like old, like I'm not like old, but like I'm old. Like you know what I'm trying to say? Like I'm not like middle age, but I'm not like young. Like I'm in the middle. I'm like a teenager. Sure, like I'm afraid to die. Like I don't like the fact of death. It's just so sad to like hear all these big names be dying all day. Like it's like big person dies, everybody cares. A little like a smaller, less known person dies, nobody gives a crap. You can you can die as much as humanly possible. You can be revived as much as humanly possible. And die as much as humanly possible, if you know what I'm trying to say. Nobody would care because of how small of a person you are compared to all these big names. Is why a lot of like people just like are afraid of death because they want to become popular before they die. They want to be like known sometimes. Like, no, it's just like the sad truth is that people don't care about unpopular people unless they're your friend. Am I right?
I mean, the thing is, though, is it really doesn't matter who cares about a human. It really matters what the human does themselves with
Yeah.
their mind and their body as a tool. Because everyone comes into life with the same tool, a mind and a body. And then it's up to them to figure out what they're gonna do with it.
Yeah, like you come into life with. I know you just said this, but like I can like figure out like a way to explain to people that like don't quite understand. Like I'm not saying like people are that stupid, but I'm just saying like some kids like if you say that to some like little kids, they're gonna be like explain more, or what does that mean? And like you could just like say what I say, you know. But there's probably not a way that you would be talking to a kid that young. But I'm just saying like I can like explain that like better for people that don't quite understand it. Which I know people that won't understand. Don't know why. Don't know why. But like, you're born into this world with two resources, but one of them is actually valuable to help keep the other alive and working. Am I right? Or
Two
keep the other.
resources, you said?
One of them is actually in charge.
So the truth is, though, ironically, with what you just said, that didn't happen until like basically like 2010 or so, bro. So it really is an unfortunate thing. But like in your lifetime, you might not have really got to see like how, um, yeah, just like how there used to actually be enough truth out there that was like easy to find, where you could just easily sift through the bullshit, and even on the internet, you could get to the bottom of what was true or not. Whereas, um, yeah, now since like 2010 about or so is when I've been estimating. That's when the internet started to get oversaturated with data, and other people realizing in general like a trend where people are like, oh wow, you can put stuff on the internet and like you can make a blog and you can make money, and then like people realize that, and in the hundreds of
That's
millions, all of a sudden people started publishing content, and so now in the last few years, basically in the last like 13 years, literally, dude, in the last 13 years, intelligence has went from a point where you could like 50-50 you could find the truth and you could find false information, and if you were smart enough or if you were just patient enough you could always figure out the truth. Whereas now it's up to like heroes and then their antagonists to create more and more information constantly, and things like Netflix already have 2,700 years of data on them. So that means a person could spend 27 lifetimes. So like that's where like the point that you're making to me actually comes into play. Is like when you're saying like you'd be okay with just living like a regular life kind of thing. To me, it's like yeah, like you probably should be okay with just living like maybe like a Christian like 70-year lifespan thing that I suggested, for instance. You know, like just be content with 70 years kind of thing, and then yeah, like really to think of it in either direction, some people die when like at birth. Some people live till they're like 3 or 4 years old. Some people have like terrifying morbid deaths and all this crazy stuff at all sorts of different ages. So like if you could just find some type of equilibrium where where you're gonna uh, where you're gonna be content, that's really all that matters. Whether you're gonna live for a day or 1,000 years. But if you can't find some way to become content, then you're literally going to live a tumultuous life where you'll go out with a bang and you won't even have felt a purpose the whole time. But
But if you spend any amount of time discovering your own purpose, your own truth, then you can actually die. Um, whether or not you become famous or prove something, the bottom line is once you discover a mission that relates to your own ambition, your own personality, once you find a mission, create a mission, which is more like finding because you can't really create discovering. So it's like you're discovering yourself in this mission to create a mission. And as you discover yourself, you eventually create this like ultimate mission, and that's what like becomes your life as a human. And like everyone just comes up with this like their own mission for themselves. Fortunately, a lot of people don't even realize they came up with a mission. Like they don't even know their own mission. And so like I can go up to people, dude. I've actually done this, and so I can go up to people and say, "What is your purpose?" And like the average person will literally just be like, "Huh?" It's like most people just have a day job and they've never even considered like what's their purpose of existence. Like how do they have a day job? Um, especially if they didn't have kids and stuff. If you ask someone who just has a crappy day job, then and they just go to work every day, and they don't even have a girlfriend or whatever, and they like don't even own a house,
They're probably
and,
gonna be depressed if that's their life.
and you ask them what is your
They're
purpose?
probably gonna be depressed and suicidal.
I mean, I
They're
don't
gonna
know.
realize what their actual purpose is.
Well, that's the strange thing though is that people realize that way before they're depressed or suicidal. Like they don't necessarily even they're not necessarily aware of
I
that.
discovered my purpose when I was like a few years ago.
But
I discovered my purpose when I was suicidal like a few years ago. Don't ask why, don't ask how. It's just like when I realized why my dad was taken away from me. Just why and then like I discovered why he did the stuff he did to get like arrested for drugs, and I think domestic violence was the second reason why he got arrested. I can't remember,
dang
but it
man,
was because he was trying to cope with like seeing me less. Like he was he was struggling to like live because like he did all this stuff for me just to see me once or no times a week. Like he was just trying to like cope with not seeing me often anymore. I used to see him like a few times a week. Then I saw him one time a week, then to barely one time a week. So it's just like that's like why I discovered myself and discovered my purpose. And then my purpose was to just find a reason to make other people happy is what I discovered.
that's like the crazy thing about survival. Yeah, it's like once we're hurt enough, I know that the only way to continue forward if we actually realize that we do appreciate life. It's pretty hard not to appreciate life if you like can see what's around you and you see people with life and that stuff. It just is what it is. It's like some aspects of life are so painful, but other aspects are so brilliant. But then yeah, kind of the irony is like you then realize that it's that any kind of secret it when it comes down to it is just figuring out how to um, that's the whole reason that that's actually what Kaboomski represents to me. Even though uh, I let other people define the word Kaboomski, but yeah, to me the phrase Kaboomski means spreading meaningful smiles, or like that's my mission within Kaboomski, I guess. But then my goal with Kaboomski is for anyone to create it. Hey bro, let's play the tournament. We got 45 seconds.
Sadly, we need another person because the cell serves whatever. But
Dang.
so my friend DM'd me saying, "You got your own skin, T-Man. You got your own skin," and it was just like, "You're this." I was
Bro,
I'll
start the
send you
tourney,
the
start the
picture.
tourney, start the tourney, start the tourney.
I can't.
There's three of us.
Hold up.
There's
Oh
three
wait, I
of
didn't
us.
realize he joined.
Bro! Woo!
Flame, can we please do the tournament?
Woo! That is
Flame,
like
I'll request.
that is
Thanks,
insane.
Flame.
Bro, what were the odds
Let's
that we
go,
got someone in
clutch.
like 10 seconds?
Yo, I'm gonna pause my music though, cause I have an AirPod in one ear and then like my headphone in the other.
Oh yeah, but GPC, there's no way. I didn't realize.
Yo,
I
what
was
rank
like,
are you
we're in the
guys?
third person. He's like gold plat skill rank, and then I'm like diamond.
Oh dang, I feel like we got a good chance.
Heck yeah.
But I'm plat currently. So GPC, while you can, look at what I sent you. He said.
I did earlier,
So
unless
my
you said
friend
something
said,
different.
"You team in, bro. You got your own iconic Fortnite skin." I'm like, bro.
I've
I
always
should've
been
gotten-
confused about those blue wheels, whether or not they have spikes on them or not. I think they do.
What blue wheels?
The one with the Mantis is wearing.
They don't got spikes. Oh, that's GPC.
Oh, okay.
Those are called Starcades.
Wait, what were you saying?
They're actually really good wheels if you have them.
Like the spikes on the edges, it looks like a geode got broken open
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
heck
like
yeah.
glowing. I've always been confused by those wheels. I want them so bad.
Dude, I've got a bunch of different versions of those.
Dang,
Yeah,
bro.
I
Too
think
bad
you
we
got
can't
all of them. You
trade.
might got all of them.
Yes, anyway.
Because you're not a
what's-
Switch player, so we can't trade.
Dang it. Yeah. What's that, T-Man?
I said
What?
you might got all of them because Cobalt I think was one of the last ones because my friend gave me all of them besides like gray, black.
Probably
Pink?
titanium white.
I have titanium white.
Oh, dang, bro. Do you still have
didn't
them?
have that. Yeah, I have them all basically besides like 4 or 5. Oh my bad, Kevin.
But yo, you have
Shut the fuck
titanium
up.
white mainframe, titanium white OEMs, titanium white octane, bro.
We're
It's not
live
even
streaming, by the
titanium
way,
white
right now.
mainframe or Orient.
What?
These are the
We're live
Nissan
streaming right now.
Skyline wheels.
Oh. Bro. You have like everything titanium white, basically.
These wheels aren't even painted titanium white.
Oh.
These are the common Nissan Skyline wheels, and this is
I
normal.
thought those were like RLEs, or not, I don't know what I'm saying.
Yes, they are. Correct.
These are the Skyline wheels.
Yeah, I love my current car style, even though it's like kind of silly
I'm
in a
going
way.
too fast.
It's just fun to make this color scheme though.
Too bad you don't have the plat rewards from the season that decal is from. But too bad
I
you don't
love the
have
way this boost looks.
Yeah, it's a cool one.
Wait, why does my boost look like a baby blue right now? Why does it look
GPC,
like
you
a
got
baby blue
ready
spray?
up?
I'm
Are you
almost
ready?
Almost.
Oh, what the heck? My game is lagging right now.
My friends.
Bro, what is that team name, bro?
Dude, why do you... Dude,
My
bro,
friend
you
sent me a
can't...
picture.
Dude, T-Man, I'm literally gonna ban you from ever being party leader in the future, dude, because you keep doing this dumb stuff. But we're on a live stream right now, and so in the future I can't ever have you as party leader in any live stream that I have, because, yeah, you're obviously a little kid.
Oh my bad.
That's okay. I'm sure the world will forgive you for picking such a terrible
already set
team
name. I can't even change it.
It's your preset name, sure.
What?
Sure, it's your preset
Like, bro, pee
name.
poo poo, man.
Sure, it's your preset name and your skull that you stamped on your
I
forehead.
couldn't change it.
That's the name you stamped
I'm going
on
back,
your
right?
forehead. They stamped it on your forehead during
And
the
I'm willing to
Holocaust.
stamp it there.
Oh, shoot, bad hit.
Do you know there's a Holocaust against the pee poo poo man?
I can't hit that in, my bad.
There's a what?
Whoa!
They finished?
There's a Holocaust against the pee poo poo man, bro. We gotta escape. You labeled us as there's a Holocaust.
I'm picking up mini boosts. Oh my gosh, I could have scored that so easily right there. I'm gonna try to center right here.
I'm lagging crazy.
Centered.
Oh my gosh.
Dang, he got that. That's crazy.
Holy, I redirected that back to
I
the
might have
GPC,
to-
but I
Oh,
sent
no.
it right to them.
You got that?
I
Nice.
guess so, even though I'm lagging. got it at like
My
all
friend sent me a
700
picture of
ping.
this furry skin on a. It's like this fish furry skin on.
Oh my gosh, my lag right now. I'm on
Why
800
don't you share a
ping.
clip?
You are too?
What
900.
region are you
Yeah,
in?
same,
I'm reaching
bro.
all-time highs.
Yeah, same, bro. We're champions.
Wait,
The lag champions. They call us.
that should be a like if you
No.
reach 990 ping
Oh my
in a
gosh,
game,
what the heck? Why can't my ping just drop
should-
for a few minutes?
Hey, it did.
I
It did.
juked that whole
It
team.
just did. Right when you said that, it
juked
did.
What a setup.
that whole team.
Nice job, bro. You dropped your ping.
Imagine we win
Oh
this. I've
my
never won a
God.
tournament, so.
I've won a tournament like 6 times, I think.
You said you haven't won one?
But I set them
Oh, yeah,
flying.
I'm back, right?
I've won like dozens of tournaments.
Holy cow.
I've only won
I've
one
won, like,
platinum
half dozen.
tournament. I've won a diamond tournament, but it was with a higher rank, a Smurf who was like C3.
Oh, shoot.
I played a diamond tournament with a C3, and we won. We won the diamond tournament.
God dang it.
But he was.
I would
a
be
Smurf.
surprised if you didn't win.
Right, yeah, because it's diamond exactly. So C3 should be able to like carry in a diamond, I guess. But honestly though, it wasn't like exactly easy per se. You know, but he definitely carried me the way. But
Oh my
I don't
gosh,
know
this
if you
lag is
won that.
crazy. I'm 300.
I'm
Oh, you
excited.
Oh,
What
dang it, that was the
region
other
you playing?
side.
Flame, what region do you play in?
I don't know if you can
Flame, what
turn
region do
your
you
mic
play in?
down on that.
Oh, that was so close.
That's I don't know if you can turn your mic down a little bit.
I'm going back
Just
left.
pull it away slightly from your face, but your volume's really loud.
Me?
Yeah,
Who, me?
yeah,
Yeah,
your
Flame.
volume is.
Here, is that better? I put it further away from my face.
Yeah, it's a little bit better now. I think.
Okay. I mean, this is about as far as we can go right here.
My friend sent me a picture of this like furry Fortnite
What?
skin.
What?
Like it was
What?
like this fish. And he said, T-Man, you got your own iconic
No!
skin. And I'm like, bro,
I could have saved it. I was just too nervous. Because I was
why you
like,
gotta bully me?
what if I accidentally own goal?
That would have been a hard shot.
Yeah.
I'm lagging so bad.
Oh my gosh. What is this lag right now?
T-Man, are you even
Bro, we
lagging?
all
Oh, I think it
lagging.
stopped.
Yeah,
Why
I was
is
lagging a little bit.
Nope, never mind. It did not stop.
every single player is lagging? Where is it? Report server, yes.
Bro, why do I keep getting lazy? I have 70 ping.
So
I have 60 ping, but I still am somehow incurring
It's just a
issues.
server.
What the heck?
I know, right?
That should have went over his head. What?
Bro, I'm reporting the server. It's horrible as hell.
Wow, my lag.
That was on me.
No.
At least for
Bro, I
me,
hate the
because
replay.
I can't
lag.
do
Because it dabs.
anything because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of
I
which,
hate the fact
so just pretend that that everything's pitch dark when you're playing right now. Pretend that everything's pitch dark, and imagine that the game will actually glitch out more, trying to compensate for all the weird lag it's doing, than any straight lines. So any of us who can create straight lines, since all 6 players are lagging, those of us who are smart enough to create straight lines, aiming the ball into the goal, just like imagine you're in pitch dark, like whatever is happening on the screen, it's not real unless you already got a straight shot, like sort of towards the goal, and then just let it go, like I just did there. And then like all the rest of the things are just fake. It's like all delusional, and you just have to envision where
Oh, my
it's
ping
gonna
is
go.
good. My ping is. Never mind.
Dude, yeah, as soon
As soon as I say something about it, it gets worse.
and then earlier you said it was bad, and then it got good. So maybe I don't know what you need to say. Some special.
You're just jinxing it, so just keep jinxing it.
Well, the good news is that
Oh shoot, that's cool.
it's not my fault.
I think we lost. Oh, what the heck? I just drove out of the map.
You drove out of the map?
My dude insta left.
What
Yes, I
Team, join
legit
the map.
drove out of the map. I'm going back right. Oh my, what the heck? I went top left. What the?
What the
Oh my
hell?
gosh, this is so laggy. If it wasn't so laggy, we probably could have won.
Yeah, we were even doing
Let's
okay
just
with all
forfeit.
the lag. But they have less lag than us the whole time. It's kind of weird. We must have been in their region. But, T-Man has okay ping, so I don't understand. It's just strange. But T-Man, you were lagging for a minute, weren't you?
But now there's no lag at all in the end game.
Hopefully it saves the
There
replay.
is for me.
No! Oh, can one of you guys save the can one of you guys save the replay and send me the juke clip and this on Discord?
No way. Dude, on
Because it
Steam,
keeps saying.
saving a clip is not really that easy, but at some point, maybe somehow, at some point what I'm going to do, T-Man, is I'm going to export all of the replays that I have, and then at that point you can go through them all. No one said no way it was on mistake. But yeah, I have to export all these replays, or I'm just gonna like live stream them, I guess, and then I'll have just this giant video feed of like hundreds of replays. But I don't know if like a way to just easily. I don't have an app right now, T-Man, that just does clips like what some people do. So I just click save replay, but there's no easy way to just like send out a replay. Like the average replay would be like 5 gigabytes or something to export as a video.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, but that's why though.
I hate how we barely got anything.
I don't. It's so weird because our ping wasn't even that bad, so it was like the straight up server. I feel like so. Yeah, it's just kind of sad. I feel like we could probably play something else. So,
guys.
and if you guys want, we can start with casual.
I figured out what we're doing. Oh, I forgot. I need to change my decal a bit. And hold up.
That's for
and
sure,
you probably know why if you've seen it before. You've probably seen this decal
because you're
before.
insane.
You've probably seen this decal. I know why I'm using it. Also, what that tongue do on that pineapple? Like, dang.
Pineapple is freaking ridiculous. Wow.
My bad.
Wow.
Why is that tongue?
Want to tell you right now?
Why does that tongue do that?
Hold on. I got it. Just like every minute. Wait, don't
Do you
start
see
it
my
yet.
car
Don't
real
start it
quick?
yet, bro. Don't stop the match,
Oh, there.
bro. Alright,
There.
Alright.
Just in time.
Alright. Where's your hat, bro?
My bad. Didn't hear you.
Where's your hat, T-Man?
My topper?
Yeah, bro, you gotta have something.
I don't use toppers.
You gotta have something. I don't care. You have to have something with like an animation. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna use maracas. It's my favorite topper and one of my favorite toppers.
Right.
Oh wait, it has to be food related. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. I was thinking like either fire coming out of your mouth or a tongue.
Does this count?
I guess so. I guess so.
I either got that, I got this, or this.
That's pretty. The cheeseburger.
Well, I got
Okay.
pickled tomato.
Oh, that right there. That's it,
But it
bro.
doesn't move.
Yeah, because now we're all personified. Now we're. I like that one because we all have like similar cartoon faces. Like we could be characters on a cartoon now. Like, dude, T-Man. Right now, because we all have faces, I actually know how to animate our car characters. So we could like sit here, and just even in like this video right here, where then as we're talking, then later we could just have a thing run and auto animate to our voices, The characters on the top of our cars.
Yeah, like that'd be kind of cool. And like, think about this. Hold up. I might got wheels that could do the. I might got some wheels that would do
Oh,
the.
he's got the freaking. What are the name of those wheels again that you have right there? The what are those wheels, bro? The ones with the soccer ball on.
I
What are
can't
his
think of what you're trying. I can't like it's not in my head right now.
T-Man? What are his wheels right there? What are the name of those wheels?
Oh, that's Cristiano. Those are black anodized Cristianos. Those aren't obtainable.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Those are only obtainable in the item shop.
I think I have Cristiano's.
I never thought I'd heard you. I never thought I'd hear you say, Cristianos.
Oh yeah, that's what she said.
It was so good but bad at the same time. It was just crazy.
Yeah, it's like because it's just raw. I guess. Yeah.
I got Bernstein and Rocco.
Bro, okay, I've got.
No, look at my wheels right now. Look at these wheels.
Bro, I've got
These
the
are crazy.
original. Dude, you won't even believe this, T-Man. And I didn't even know this. I have
What?
the original Legacy Cristianos.
Show me. No way.
I already got it.
I know it's probably not gonna be the same, but
They're like even more generic. It's like crazy how generic they are. They're like just straight black. But I guess that's like the original ones, I guess.
it's crazy. Nice. I mean, like that's probably tradable though. That's tradable.
I would never give away my original. I don't know if you can trade all the legacy stuff. I don't think you can. Because, yeah, the legacy stuff is like you inherit it.
You
with
can
the
trade
game.
legacy items.
You can?
You can trade most legacy stuff.
Huh.
Like the Cosmos, you can't trade though.
I still can't believe I have these wheels. I mean, I know I had, like, my friend gave me
Bro,
this game before it was
look at
called Rocket
these.
League. When it looked like Hot Wheels, dude. Like some of the original maps, it was like Hot Wheels racing or whatever is what it seemed like.
Yeah, like I know a map that's exactly like that. Here, let me put a. Wait, so wait, you like the theme of the car though? Besides the tomato topper, does it like match me like animal really?
It's hilarious. The only reason that our toppers work is because we each have matching toppers, and then they're like nothing related to our freaking car. Then I guess. You know what? Yeah, one second. I need to just totally. I need to just like completely scrap one of these, and then this car is freaking awesome. Wow. But just to just completely put off, and then. Yeah, my car doesn't match you guys' car, so let's see. How about, well, what the heck?
This might be the Hot Wheels map you were thinking of. I know there's a Hot Wheels map,
How about that?
but like I'm not like I saw it. I thought this was a Hot Wheels map, but it's
Well,
not.
it was like you didn't even have to be in a sport gymnasium at one point, dude. It was like, it was just like it was just like free for all racing and just like anything. Like there was when it was in alpha beta, or when it was in alpha mode, you could actually like do racing, and I'm really sad because I've never been able to find anything like that original style. Dang, I'm still lagging. Um,
I don't
Hold on,
think
do you
they
want to
kept.
race me?
What's that?
Want to race me?
Sure.
Because there's a track. Like, come here. Like, there's like a race track. So, wait, so you start right here. 3 laps wins, okay? So, like, you start, like, right
Well,
there next to me. Like, I start, like, you start, like, a little bit behind me because, like, I have to take longer turns, right? Like,
whoa. That was crazy. It
oh,
auto
scored.
started us, bro.
Scored.
Thanks a lot, man. Your mom scored on me.
Look at, it said auto.
How rude.
But, like, since, like, but like, you have to stay in you have to stay in your own lane.
I am here. I just am lagging. I can't stay still. Wow. What is happening? I can't see any my way. It's flashing.
So, at 110 go.
3,
Mm.
2, 1. Oh wait, sorry. I guess it would have been a 1-1-1 or whatever. Because yeah, we both said 3-2-1 at the same time, but then I realized that one it didn't add up to the right number though. Right. Or maybe I won because I was already here. uh,
It didn't match up to
so
the
what,
number
like
because it was delayed.
3 laps? 3 laps maybe?
Yeah.
And then if you do realize
Yeah.
that the
At 2
arrows
minutes.
point in both directions, so I don't know what way we're supposed to be going. Okay, how about we start at the 2, 5, or I'm
Yeah.
just counting down, now. I don't know. I know I started ahead of you, but you just counted me, that's a lot. Is that,
Now we have to.
I
You have
guess
to
that
start right
doesn't
here.
count if we demo each other.
You have to start right here now.
Dude, it's so funny because I
Like
went
you
to
have to
drive up to
pause where
you
you get demoed.
and then lagged onto you. It's hilarious. Okay,
At 25. Oh, whoops.
that's so hilarious that you like overshot and then stopped yourself. What just happened? I just lagged out. Dude, I apparently can't even move. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop streaming for now and then just I'll do a recording because my lag's too bad.